also realizing I didn't do an intro for this. I guess that's the intro. So, cue the Game Boy music. Hi, I'm Tatyana, your melanated wise girl, and to get right into it today, we are talking about media and TV that I'm excited for 2025. I wanted to do a more get to know you video, a little more laid back, especially since I've been on a unplanned, sorry about that, hiatus for a bit, but I want to reel it back in. I think this is a good way to get to know each other a little bit. You know, let's get to know me a little bit, right? Not too much, but a little bit. Wise Girl Nation, also 100 people strong. Very excited about that. My goal for January was, my stretch goal actually was to get to 100 followers. Did I beg on the X app? A little bit. But my live musicals video actually brought in like 50 subscribers. So hello everybody. How are you? Welcome. I'm sorry my first video you saw, I mispronounced like 5 names. So I can't say that won't be a common thing on this channel. I understand names are important. I just am not good with pronunciation of things. Everybody say yay to speech therapy when I was a kid. First off, we're going to start off with things I've seen / I'm currently watching. Is it February? And am I talking about things that I'm excited for in 2025? Yeah, but we still got 10 months left in the year. There's a lot of stuff to go. First off, I would like to talk about One of Them Days. Now, it's not going to be as in-depth as my original video I had for this, and I had to scrap. Don't record when you're slightly under the influence of cough drops and cough medication, and your hair looks like the squirrels from Phineas and Ferb went to town on it. So, for the best of, you know, the public, for me and for you, I thought that would be best to not put up with that for me. But One of Them Days, fantastic piece of media. I recommend everybody go watch it who is, you know, the proper age 18 plus, because this is an R-rated movie. Great comedy, solid cast. SZA, incredible. I can talk about it for days. I am petitioning for a DVD release. I need a Blu-ray release. I will be at the store, on the internet. I think it's a great put on and just sit and relax movie. Go support Black-led comedies. All right, moving on. Paradise on Hulu. When I say I'm tapped in, I am tapped in. It's not even like a problem. Like, I recommended the show to like anybody and everybody. It's a murder mystery thriller. I literally can't even say too much or I would spoil it. Here's what I'll say. Check out the first episode. Watch through the entire first episode. Just get through the first episode. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. But this is one of my favorite tweets that have come out of this. This doesn't really spoil much. Paradise on Hulu is really a swirl convention. You have Timu Aslan, which if you don't know, that's Scandal, BTW. President's son and his agent's daughter trope, and another one all fit into one wide-scale murder mystery. So if you're looking for something to tune into, as I'm recording this, I found out like an hour ago it got renewed for season 2. That's what happens when excellence gets put on TV. That's what happens when excellence gets served, right? You get rewarded. I have my theories, but I gotta watch the latest episodes to see if they're really stupid or not. Lastly, Will Trent. The girlies are saying we need to go back to broadcast television and cable television shows, and I wholeheartedly agree. Why am I stuck on this procedural show with the Chihuahua? I binge watched the first 2 seasons, and now I'm attached, right? Like, I'm attached to every single character. Also 2 Black female leads. Great time, great vibe. To my Will Trent fans, I've been made aware of the Will and Faith ship. I've always thought of them as a friendship, but I don't know. The girlies on in the communities are getting me on board. on board. I'm kind of into their slow burn. Thing that's on my list that I'm gonna be tuned into, Severance. The PR did it for me. The PR did it for me. Okay, when I saw them all sit in Grand Central Station, like the cast, I have no idea what this show is about. All I know is that it's set in an office and it's giving weird vibes. Now I gotta tune in. I see the edits, I see the tweets. Like everybody got memes and stuff. I feel left out. So I'm gonna tune in to Severance soon, maybe this weekend. Moving on to new shows that I'm excited for. So shows that are officially debuting this year. This has already come out, but it's on my watch list. Clean Slate, Laverne Cox is her first lead role. I'm really excited to see a new comedy come out, specifically one that has a trans actress as the lead. And it does seem like it's talked about, but it's not one of those things that it's like, it's in a lighthearted, positive manner. Just need to go tune in. Also, like, I need more comedies of people like in their 20s, 30s trying to figure life out, going back to their hometown. I feel like we are abandoning those. We got to come back to them. So I'll be tuned in to that, and I don't see a lot of promo. So we got to support our Black leads. Ironheart in June, Anthony Ramos. I will excuse your crimes for the sake of Black-led superheroes. I will not excuse them for long, but I will excuse them for the Tress run and the run of this. Also, I just found out it's only like 6 episodes. Do you know how criminal that is? 6 episodes? But I'll be tuned in nonetheless. June, I will be seated. Disney Plus, you got me. If you don't remember Ironheart, she was in Black Panther Wakanda Forever. She was a teenager that they were like mentoring and stuff. Yeah, now this is about her. I'm just excited to, one, have a college-age Black girl back on our screen, and 2, just to see more of her development. I think with many of the newer superhero movies, one, superhero characters that actually it really interests me. So very excited for that. Forever on Netflix. Forever PR TV squad, you know who you are. We're gonna make this happen. We're gonna make it shake. It's gonna be everywhere. All right, mark your words. Forever on Netflix. If you don't know, it's a Black-led readaptation of the Judy Blume book Forever. The showrunner behind Girlfriends and so many more Black favorites. She is the creator for this. Regina King executive produced and did the first episode. I'm excited for this for multiple reasons. We have Black leads, young Black YA content is what I live for. It's gonna be great, and I think it provides very great themes. It talks about first times and first loves, and I think that's something that just audiences of today, especially young adult audiences, could very benefit from. So I'm very excited to tune in. Please tune in. There is no, as I'm recording this, and if for some reason the next 2 days while I'm editing this, they announce it, I'll put it here. But there is currently no release date, but it's rumored that it's going to be this spring. So also The Residence, the new Shonda Land show. Very excited. I love me a murder mystery, and I love me a murder mystery comedy. Both of those together, I'm tuned in. I believe that's in March. All right. That's it for my new shows for now. There'll probably be more in the future or whatever, but that's just on my list. I'm going to be so mad because it's going to be a show. I know there's going to be things that I forgot about. And then I'm going to go into the editing booth. My laptop, and remember them, and I'm gonna be returning seasons that I am very excited for. Yellow Jackets just started. I am severely behind on Yellow Jackets, right? Like, I know the gist of what's going on, but I'm severely behind. So I need to tune in. I need to sit down and tune in eventually. I have on here Wednesday season 2. I don't want to say I'm tuned in, right? I need to really finish season 1 and determine. I'm probably going to be like tapped in, but not like I'm going to be observing. I'm going to be like that like someone behind, like, let me see what this is all about. Like, I'm probably going to determine from the trailer if I'm down for it or not. The TL be fighting every day over if she said that was a girl or a guy. My favorite tweet so far from this, I will say, is somebody being like, I really hope Wednesday doesn't end up being Tyler's master. And I said, master? I thought they go to a boarding school, so clearly I need to catch up. I have promised somebody that I would watch Sweet Magnolias. I keep seeing that teenage couple all over every single account I have, so I guess I'm going to be tuned in soon. All I know is about like three old ladies. They have like a book club or something. I don't know. Apparently, that's all I know about Sweet Magnolias. But the teenage couple seems to give some buzz. So I don't know about any of the other characters. I've just seen these two actors. Like, good for them. I guess. You see the poster on the screen. You see what I'm about to talk about. And if this is the first video you're seeing of mine, just know that me and the Percy Jackson show, yeah, I'm tuned in. If I start saying what I'm excited about this show, we'll be here for the next 2 hours. So I'm going to restrict myself and say 3 things that I'm excited for. Just 3. 1, more Annabeth Chase. Of course, I am the melanated wise girl, but she is the melanated wise girl, right? So just more Annabeth Chase, especially since that this show is not in Percy's POV, like the books, their first person. We're seeing more stuff. So we're going to see more of Annabeth's black backstory and things of that nature. 2, can I name 3 scenes that I'm excited for? Yeah, I'm going to break my own rules. 2, 3 scenes that I'm excited for. The siren scene. To describe it very quickly for people who do not know, Percy saves Annabeth, who she dives. When I say she dives, I mean she like dives in to the sea because she's being manipulated by sirens, and he goes and jumps in and saves her. It's a very big emotional scene. It's a very big scene for their relationship in general. It's like when they're really like, oh yeah, I trust you, like I trust you, right? So I'm very excited for that. Circe's Island in general, like they go and get makeovers. Well, very different types of makeovers, right? Like I am so excited to see a black girl like just dripped to incredible jewelry to the nines. You're not even going to be tuned into the show, that's going to be showing up on everybody's feeds. Like it's not even funny. Percy, you know, he's gonna have some real fluff to him. You know, he's really gonna have a pizzazz, pep in his steps when he has more. Who do you think is the best fan cast for the guinea pig? These are my 2 favorites. Please let me know in the comments. And then the 3rd scene that I'm excited for is Grover in the wedding dress. I really hope they do a Indian Desi style dress for Aryan, who plays Grover. I'm fingers crossed, right? I am currently working on the first installment of a series describing why Annabeth is better black. So I'm very excited to tune into the 2nd season of that. Just like press, everything. I'm so excited. When I say prepare to be sick of me, I mean really prepare to be sick of me. Like it's not even going to be funny. I'm gonna be tapped in. That was the last show that I had on here. Let's get into movies. We are here in the movie section of things that I'm excited for. There are a lot of movies on this list. Mickey 17. I don't know what this is really about, but I loved the director, loved Parasite. So, and he just said, there was a tweet, he said that he really wants to do like his passion project after this film. So I'm going to be seeing it in theaters so you can get that. I'm going to give my money so you can go see that. Also, it interests me. I kind of want to go in blind. I'm going to go in blind and I'm going to see what happens. Right. You know, I don't know if it's my type of movie usually, but I'm trying to go see things that I usually don't see. So yeah, I'll be tuned in to Mickey 17. I'll report back. Opus, I think is what it's called. Anything with Iowa Debris. I'm seated. I'm so seated. Except the bear. I'm sorry. The scenes that I see online with the bear give me anxiety. I don't know if I can handle the anxiety of the bear, but I've heard it's good. Maybe not the 3rd season, but I heard it's good. Does this movie have not the best reviews? Yes. But I looked up the director while researching for this video. Looking on Instagram. He's hilarious. His Instagram's hilarious, right? Like, I don't know if I'm going to see it in theaters or not, but I will be seeing it. Sinners was Michael B. Jordan. I still don't know what this is. I'm still very confused of what the presence of this is. I know it's about twin vampires, but the poster is giving action thriller, and then I love Ryan Coogler though. Love his work. Love his work. Until Dawn. Okay, I saw the trailer during one of them days, and did they whitewash Jordan Fisher, which is crazy to me. I don't know. I was kind of I kind of like the trailer. I kind of like how they're redoing it, because I know I was seated for the walkthroughs, the tutorials, the playthroughs, because I didn't have a PS4. So I know the storyline and all that, and I didn't understand why they went back after 2 people died, but it makes more sense that her sister went missing and they're going to see what's going on. Like, that makes more sense to me. Like, I'm glad somebody was like, why would they do that? Why would you go back on the anniversary of that? Be like, why would you do that to yourselves? Right. Okay. Thunderbolts with the asterisks. Despite what I said earlier about Ironheart, I feel very tapped out with mostly Marvel things as of late. I've had for a while. I think the last thing I really tuned into was Captain America, the series. Again, if somebody was like, let's go, I'll go see it. Like, I'm not going to complain about that. But I also feel like I have like 8,000 things to catch up on, because everybody in that like has like a spinoff series. I didn't see Black Widow. I don't know. There's a lot of lore. Like, if I sit there, can I sit there without knowing all the lore of every single character and be okay? Like, I think that was the one issue with Marvel that I had. Like, I feel like I missed 8,000 steps, right? So like, let's put that into consideration. Okay. Another simple favor. I did enjoy a simple favor, so I will be tuning into this when it comes out. The only thing, I just want to know if the guy that was arguing with the director on Twitter being like, it's not going to come out, and the director's like, yeah, it is. We just can't announce when it's coming out soon. And he was like, no, according to my calculations, it's canceled. And the director was like, I'm literally the director. It's coming out soon. I hope his pillow is warm, because why are you arguing with the director on Twitter? Lilo and Stitch. I loved Lilo and Stitch as a kid, right? Like, I loved it to a unhealthy extent. My little sister is currently in her Stitch phase, meaning anything and everything that she has is Stitch. The live action looks cute. I don't think they will do this. I know the animation really emphasized on Hawaiian tourism, and they talked about a bit, like, in the Disney way, about the impacts of tourism for Hawaii in particular, like a little nod to it. Disney does have that resort, so I fear that is out the window. Any sort of themes of that nature, out the window. I also think I'll talk about this more in a second because it's the next movie. There is this thing of like how animation in its own genre is an incredible genre. You can do so much with animation. And I feel like that gets undermined a lot, especially with these live actions. We can just keep the animation. It's okay. Animation in itself is incredible. Like, it can be kid animation, it can be adult animation, it can be in between. Like, we've seen so much good animation, and I feel terrible when people undermine it for the sake of a live action, right? Yes, How to Train Your Dragon is next on this list. I need their team to stop talking. I'm so serious. Like, I've never seen a tech team fumble the bag so badly than they have, right? Like, the cast, great, fantastic. They're very cute, very mindful, the director and the tech team need to stop talking. Like, the last thing I need to see is, we made the animation and prep for this live action. Why did we make the animation for this live action? Stop talking. Stop talking. Y'all are insulting the animation industry every single day. I liked How to Train Your Dragon. I saw the original in theaters when I was a kid. Love that. Gave us the iconic ship here. Also, that one TikTok came out with saying that it's unrealistic for Astrid to have the box braids, because like, why she won't, people don't have that in Viking times. Why it's unrealistic for Astrid to be black. They're riding on dragons. You're worried about homegirl being black, and they're riding on dragons. When I say we as a society might be actually cooked, I hope they make everybody black. Annabeth's black, Thalia's black, Astrid's black. Who else? Who else? I hope Hermione and Harry are black. Actually, no. No, I take that back. The one series that I do not want any people of color involved in is the Harry Potter series. I will say this time and time again. People set hate to a 12-year-old black girl over Percy Jackson. Do you know the visceral that will be sent to any black kid that gets casted in Harry Potter that wasn't black in the books? It's over. I'm going to protect. I can only do so much. Megan 2. I'm seated. Putting feminine nomenon in the first teaser trailer. Brilliant marketing. I love it. Also finding out that her, like, the plot is that she's going to be defeating a military bot. I'm tuned in. I'm sorry. I'm seated. That's great. I want them to amp the camp up. I want them to bring back the dancers. Have them do more stuff. I want them to do a world tour. I will be tuned in. I'll be seated. After the Hunt, Aowa Debris, but also Andrew Garfield and Julia Roberts. I'm so seated that the export hasn't even been finished yet. Like, they still have to finish editing the film, but I'm already seated in theaters. I'm already waiting for this to occur. Is this in October? Yes. I'm there. Like, I'm mentally already seated. I will be there opening night. Now You See Me 3. I haven't even seen Now You See Me 2. Why did I put this on the list? Wicked. Like, why would I not be seated for the Wicked? Was my entire personality for the month of December. I will continue to be seated. New songs. I haven't seen Wicked the musical, and I didn't even know the context of anything going into it, right? Like, I walked out of that theater. I got to see Wicked on my birthday last year when I turned 25, my golden birthday. I walked out of that theater feeling like a new person. I felt like something changed within me, right? As Miss Kiki Palmer said, Defying Gravity is truly, it's truly a hymn, right? She did not say those exact words, but I do not want to say what she said, so we'll play the video here.
That's a slave hymn. And that's that. Come on, when she got up there, she told those people, y'all, it is really good.
A slave hymn is so...
Y'all know I ain't lying. You have got to save space for the lyrics of Defying Gravity.
From Wicked?
From Wicked.
Okay.
That, it makes me feel like you can't stop me. No one is going to bring me down.
Cynthia and Ariana, they're going to eat this up. John and Bailey, going to eat, right? It's just, wow, fantastic. I think that's a great place to end. So what have we learned here, folks? Nothing. This video wasn't really educational. It was just me ranting to you about the different things that I want to see and I'm excited for. What are you excited to see? I would love to hear your excitement and things in the comments. What have you seen recently? Honestly, like, let me know. But thank you. If you made it this far, thank you. Wise Girl Nation, we are united. We are one. No, but I appreciate you guys so much. I am so excited for the content I have planned and lined up for this channel, and like just overall, and just the little community that made on various platforms so far through this has been so nice and so sweet. So I do generally appreciate it, and I'm very excited to see where this goes. So with that, I'm gonna let you guys go. So whatever, good morning, good night, good day, go to bed if you're watching this at 2 a.m. But yeah, bye. Oh, you should subscribe if you like me. Also, I'm on these platforms. It'll be on the end card too. Okay, now bye.